Hello. Well, I just saw this comforting piece of news in the Telegraph. Huge biological risk, it says here, as Sudan fighters seize disease laboratory. You know, if it was nutty to put a biolab in Ukraine, it was positively maniacal to put one in Sudan. What on earth were they thinking of? The National Public Health Laboratory holds samples of pathogens including measles, polio and cholera. Fighters in Sudan's capital have captured an internationally funded laboratory holding infectious disease samples, posing a huge biological risk, the World Health Organization has warned. It's amazing how the World Health Organization is so quick off the mark to warn us of disease when there's some place in Africa that gets taken over. But when some place in China is releasing pathogens into the atmosphere, it takes the World Health Organization months to come round to warning people about it. Just mentioning, technicians have been thrown out of the National Public Health Laboratory and cannot secure pathogens, including, well, we've said that before. The WHO said the takeover had created an extremely, extremely dangerous situation. No shit, Sherlock. Nima Saeed Abid, the WHO's representative in Sudan, said fighters had kicked out all the technicians from the lab, which is completely under the control of one of the fighting parties as a military base. You never know what's going to happen next, do you? The Russians went into the Chernobyl area and started digging trenches in radioactive soil, which has probably caused some of the soldiers a certain amount of illness. And it's quite possible that some of these might be bringing out cholera and measles. And I'm Granniopteryx on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. All the links are in the description. I am also on Twitter and Gab, where I let you know when I've uploaded a new video. Links in the description. And you can contribute financially to this channel if you want. Links in the description. The one thing you can do that doesn't require you going to click any links in the description is to like this video, and that is very helpful, so please do that. You can also share the video and you can subscribe to my channel. All right, back to the biolabs. He did not clarify which side had seized the lab in Khartoum, which has been engulfed by 10 days of fighting between rival generals. Not for much longer if the bugs get out. Mr. Abid said there is a huge biological risk associated with it. Okay, anyone going on an airplane to Sudan recently? Staff at the laboratory have also warned that a lack of functioning generators was also adding to the biological hazard. I suppose the refrigeration will be going to pot and leading to blood stocks being spoilt. Possibly that's the least of the world's problems at this point, a shame as that would be. Hamish de Breton Gordon, former commander of British military chemical, biological and nuclear defence unit, my goodness, he's got a remit, or had a remit, said the capture of the lab would raise fears of an accidental or even deliberate release of harmful diseases. I repeat, no shit, Sherlock. The chance for people to get hold of deathly pathogens and use them for malicious activities is obviously high. I suppose there's more of a chance of some of those flat-footed soldiers just breaking something and getting covered with bugs. It says here, fighting has paralysed hospitals and other essential services and left many stranded in their homes with dwindling supplies of food and water. Terrible situation in Sudan. Speaking from a personal I mean, I feel sorry enough for the people in Sudan, but speaking from a personal point of view, the possibility of a disease running rampant from some biolab in Sudan seems to me to be particularly high, especially as I have the idea that many of the soldiers in this fight are not the best informed of people, especially with regard to laboratories and disease control. Right, well, that's just something else to worry about, isn't it? Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.